So what we discussed in the previous class, we discussed about the configuration management tool. So in the configuration management tool, right? So what are the tools are there in the configuration management tool? Chuff, Puppet, Ansible. So the first configuration management tool is Chuff. So Chuff is the agent-based communication protocol. If the agent software is installed on the target or a newly provisioned servers, then only if the communication is happening, then only if we run the playbook, any cookbook, in the chuff we call it as a cookbook under recipes. If any cookbook, if you want to run any cookbook, definitely we need to communicate between agent and server, then only it will install whatever we run the cookbooks, right? The same way modules or the same way Puppet also. But the difference between Chef and Puppet is, so we are using here module concept. So the same concept we are using in the Ansible, but the what is the difference between Ansible and Puppet? Ansible is the agentless communication agentless communication configuration management tool. They don't need to install the agent on the target servers. Agent is nothing but a software. So if you want to communicate between the server and the client, in the client side we need to install the agent. So but in the Ansible, no need to install the agent on the and target servers are a newly provisioned servers. So how we can interact with the Ansible server and Ansible server and target server? So we want to install the passwordless authentication between the Ansible server and the client server. The client are a provisioned server, newly provisioned server. So it will automatically, if you run the playbook, playbook contains place contains task contains modules. What is that? So a playbook contains place. So a playbook contains place. So what is this? This is the playbook. A playbook contains place contains task. Task contains modules. So what is the module? Copy is the module. User is the module. User is the module. M is the module. Service is the module. These all are the modules. Place. Playbook contains place. Place contains task. Task contains modules. These are the two plays. One is this is the task. This is the task. One, this is the one playbook. This is the one playbook. A playbook contains the task. Task contains the modules. Understood? Yeah. So right. One second. So what is that? A playbook. This is the playbook. What this is? This is a playbook. So what this is? This is a play. A playbook contains plays. So what are those? So this is one play and this is the another play. Play and play one and play two. Okay. What is that? Play one, play. So in this place having the tasks. What are those? Tasks. Tasks having the modules. What are those? Modules. This is also tasks. A task contains the modules. What are those? A task contains the modules. So this is the playbook. What is the tasks? Tasks having a model and a service model. A model and a service model. Copy module and file mod. Okay, we have a number of modules. This star contains the M. So M module, I want to install the M HTTPD service. Which service? HTTPD package. By using M, how you can install? You can install the HTTP package. I want to start the HTTPD service. How you can start the HTTP service? So this module contains M install HTTPD. So what it will do? This module will do install the HTTPD. Install the HTTPD. This module, okay. So this module will do what it will do. System CTL, start HTTPD service. Start HTTPD service. This is a copying file from one location to another location. So file, if you want to create a file, you can create the file. Right. So how you can write the AML module? So what is that? M module. What is the module? M module. So what is that? M module. So what is that? Service under M module. So this is the M. M having name, status. Okay. What is the M? M contains M is the module. What package we need to install? HTTP. Status, latest or present. So this is the M module. So service module. What service module? Service. Service. Name of the service. Name of the service. HTTPD. Status of the service. What is the status? Status is start. Status is start. What is this? This is the M module and this is the service module. So what it will do in the M module will install the HTTPD package. Then I want to install the HTTPD service after installing the M. So this is nothing but a these are nothing but a tasks. So what are the tasks? State, I think this is the state. Status, state. So this is a state. State equal to latest or a present. So present is nothing but a which version? Current version. Latest is nothing but a current version. It will install. It will install. Okay. Yeah. So what this is the tasks. Okay. So in this task, so what are the modules are run? What are the modules are so running? What are the modules are running in this task? Let me open this. Yeah. So hyphen page name and is the install and start. So install HTTPD using yum. Install HTTPD using yum. What this is? So this is the task. We have a tasks. What are the tasks? Yum and service. So a module is yum, service is module. So here hyphen name, hyphen space name. So what is the name? So here start start the HTTPD service. Start the HTTPD service. Understood? So what this is, this module will start the HTTPD service. This module will install the HTTPD service. Install the HTTPD service. Okay. So task. So in the task, what we have? We have a play, right? What this play? So how you can write the play? How you can write the play? So this is three hyphens. This is the structure. Then hyphen name. What is the name? Install and start Apache service. Start Apache service. Understood? So this is the name. This is the comment. This will not execute. Okay. What is a host? Host equal to all. So host equal to all is nothing but so Yeah. So host equal to all means it will apply this playbook on all the servers. It will apply the playbook on all the servers. Okay. Host equal to all. Okay. Become yes. For example, so these tasks will be done with which user as a root user become equal to root user become equal to s. Okay, so this is the playbook. What this is, guys? So this is the playbook. So this playbook is on the server. Okay, what this is? This is the task. This is the playbook. One playbook. What is HTTPD and the service? Install the HTTPD and start the HTTPD. Start the HTTPD. Okay, this is the playbook. Okay, this playbook will be run on which servers target servers. This is the Ansible server. What this is, guys? This is the Ansible server. Yeah. So in the Ansible server, what we need to do? We need to install the Ansible first. Okay. Then you can write the playbook. This is the playbook. And so in the inventory, where the inventory file is having, the inventory file is in the /etc host. Host /etc host. So here Ansible hosts. So in this, you need to mention the target servers. So what are the target servers? Target servers are, for example, three target servers. Three target servers, newly provisioned app servers. These are. So we need to communicate means passwordless authentication between these three servers. Okay, these three servers. So this is the playbook. What is the playbook? This is the playbook. This is the playbook. Yeah. So this is the inventory. Where the inventory file is there? This is the inventory file. 192.168.56.56.101. So this is the host. For example, sorry, 192.168.56.102. 192.168.56.103. Okay, these are the three subs. So you provided the in the inventory. What this is? This is the inventory file. This is the default inventory file. What is this? So this is the default inventory file. In the default inventory file, you mentioned the three hosts, and this is the playbook. What this playbook is, for example, this is the playbook. This is the playbook. Yeah. So we want to run this playbook on these servers. So right. So how you can run this playbook? You can run the first check syntax check and dry run and run the play. What is this? So first we need to check the syntax. Is the syntax is corrected or not? And then you can run the dry run. So dry run is nothing but it will not apply the changes. It will not apply the changes. It just same like as a Terraform plan. So in Ansible dry run is nothing but it will check if we are able to connect to the servers and are able to run this package or not. We can check it up in the dry run, in the actual run. So play check, play run. Play check is nothing but it will check the play, it will apply or not. In play run, so play run, it will run the play. It will run the playbook. So how you can run the playbook? Ansible hyphen playbook. Ansible hyphen playbook. Ansible hyphen playbook. Playbook name. What is the playbook name? Apache.html. Apache.aml. Apache.aml. Okay. So if you are running the host on the default inventory, no need to specify the inventory file. So if you are specifying a different inventory file, apart from this, you need to specify -i, the inventory file path. Okay, Ansible playbook apache.aml. So once you run right, so it will connect. First, it will connect to the servers. Are you able to connect it to the right? Then gathering the connect, it able to connect it. Then it will install the yum install and some HTTPD service, TPT service start. Yum install HTTPD. Then service start. Okay, so it will apply simultaneously. Yum install HTTPD and service start. Okay, so when you run this playbook, it will connect to the servers via passwordless authentication. How it will connect? It will connect through passwordless, passwordless authentication. Passwordless authentication, and it will connect from the password authentication. Then it will run the playbook as a root user, become as equal to root user. Yes, understood? So this paragraph is related to which inventory we want to run this as a which user. So these tasks are, so what we need to perform? We need to perform the module yum install and we need to perform the service start. We need to perform the service start. How to check the syntax and the dry run. What is the syntax check and dry run? Right. Syntax check and dry run. Guys, understood? So what is Ansible? How it will work? Just modules. If you know the modules, right, it will be very easy. So is it required a coding to to write the AML placement? It's a AML, YAML, yet another markup language. It is the so tiny learning curve. It's a layman language. Whatever the how you are writing the English, you just write it. So task, so name, yum, set simple coding. So nothing to worry about it. So it will have the templates also having in the documentation. You can use the documentation and use that template and create that file. So use the templates and create it. Okay. So what this is? So these are the inventories. This is the playbook, and these are the target servers. This is the Ansible server. In the Ansible server, so it will install all. It will connect to the server and install the yum and so it will start the services. Understood? Yeah. This is the playbook run. What is the syntax check? So what is that syntax check? Syntax check is nothing but this checks whether your playbook is valid YAML and Ansible syntax or not. So what is the syntax check? What is the syntax check command? What is the syntax check command? Ansible playbook.yaml means apache.yaml. Okay, hyphen syntax check. So what is the command? The command is Ansible playbook name syntax check. This is the syntax check for the YAML playbook. What is this? This is the syntax check. So what is the next one? So next one is nothing but a dry run. Dry run. So what is a dry run? So without making actual change, execution without making the actual changes. What is that? Dry run. So dry run. So execute without making actual changes. What is that syntax? Syntax is Ansible, Ansible playbook, capital C, Apache.yaml. Hyphen C is nothing but a try run, or you can use hyphen check also. So what is that? So hyphen check also, it will execute Ansible hyphen label Apache dot YAML hyphen check. This is hyphen check. This is the hyphen C. We can use this hyphen C or hyphen check also. So it will is understood. Understood. Yeah. So if you go to the so I have a github.com. Okay. In the Ansible material, we have a Ansible. So Apache conf.yaml. This is http.yaml. What is this? Why? Ansible httpd an unexpected error occurs. Try loading page. Contact support. We have exceeded a secondary rate limit. Units where you can make a signing in. Hey, why? Yeah? Documents me. So Ansible setup. Yeah. So Ansible setup in Amazon Linux VMs. So create a three Amazon Linux VM or two Amazon Linux VMs, control node and manage nodes. So two nodes is enough. Connect to all three MVMs using mobile extreme or 15. So what is that? Execute below commands in all three commands. So add user and password equal to Ansible. So configure user in sudo file. Ansible all equal to all, no password all. Nothing to worry about it. This guys. Okay, updated config file. We updated the switch config file. So comment the password authentication. No? Password permit empty password equal to yes and restart it. Then install the Ansible. So su Ansible m install Python. First we need to install the Python. Then Python pip3. Then pip3 install user and Ansible version. So and create a Ansible folder under the mkdir etc Ansible. So you can go to the Ansible. Then create a SSH keygen. Copy that key into the target server. Okay. So in the Ansible host, so you need to provide the web servers and the DB servers. Then Ansible all -mp and you can create a playbook. This is the one way. Okay. So what we need to do? Yeah. Money, can you share that? Mm, uh,
Like Terraform.
hmm?
Which one, bro?
Ansible and cloud AWS. AWS username password. That code I have already password, right? Money. Yeah. So you already installed the, you already did the passwordless authentication. Huh? Money?
Yes, yes.
Mm,
I have shared.
money. Share the code. Kitchen code money. Yeah, got it. So I'm going to EC2 instances. So in which region you created? Mumbai region. Huh?
Yes, Mumbai.
Okay. So server one, call it as an Ansible server. Okay. And this is Tomcat server. Or something like a Tomcat server. Okay. So this is the Tomcat server and this is the Ansible server. Let's try to connect these two servers. Oh, can you share the PPK? Mani?
Yeah, share.
You shared in this Zoom. Huh? So how you shared? అది పీపీకే ఫైల్ ఉంటుంది కదా షేర్ చేయి సో మనకంట
Yeah, doing.
సో బోత్ ఆర్ యూజింగ్ సేమ్ పీపీకే రైట్
Yes.
Yeah. Ansible server. You're connecting through putty. New session. Okay, this is the host name or IP address, appearance, change, IT, bold, okay, SSH, auth, credentials, browse, documents, browse, okay, accept. It is the username, Ansible. It is asking password. Oh, easy to write, sorry. Shit. Duplicate session.
I have texted the password.
Easy to accept. Yeah, thanks. What is that? You shared the password for
No, I'm just saying I have texted you the password in chat.
cd.ssh. Authorized keys. This is cd root right. Mm, mm, the Ansible user. Yeah, I will connect to that server also, guys. Wait. What is this? This is the Tomcat server, public new session. Sorry. New session. Yeah, I'm connecting to the target server. Target server also using same credentials. Browse, task to open, appearance, change, bold, 16, K, open, accept, C2 icon user. Okay, C2 icon user. This is the target server and this is the Ansible server. Top. Okay, yeah. Now how to install this? So create a three Amazon Linux machine. So this is okay. So control node, manager node. Connect to all three VMs using mobile stream. So you can create a sudo user, add Ansible. Okay. So the password. Give me red hat, red hat, red hat, red hat. Okay. Next, so configure sudo va sudo sudo yes sudo. Wherever the root is there, right? You just what is that? Ansible. Ansible all equal to all. No pass. No pass will be equal to all. Okay. Yes. Okay. So right. Visit sudo all sudo. You have to copy this. Okay. Sudo file. Yes. Sudo email slash etc sudo. Set paste WQ. Okay. So we should update the hash. Okay. You also execute the same command. What is this? So command password authentication. No. Permit empty password. Permit empty password. Yes. Permit root login. This is so comment password authentication. No? Permit empty password. Yes. So permit empty password. Password authentication. What is this? Password authentication. No. Permit password. Yes. No. Password authentication. No. Permit empty password. Yes. Okay. Then sudo service SHD restart. Okay. Password authentication. No. Permit to password. Yes. Okay. So what is this? Permit authentication. Password authentication. No. Permit isn't. Yes. Right. Okay. This is also. Okay. Next. What is that? So restart. Need to restart the. If you want to reflect the configuration chart, need to restart it. Need to restart it. Restart it. Okay. Next. Sudo Ansible and cd. Sudo Ansible. Sudo Ansible. Okay. That then so install Ansible and control node. So this is in the control node. For example, this is the control node. Install the you can version 185 is the root Python version. What is that? Stuff. Okay. The next I can install Ansible using Python too. So Python is the dependency package to install the Python. Okay. This is the installation of Python successfully installed. Then this is the Ansible version. Yeah, Ansible is installed. The next create a directory sudo mkdir Ansible. So next as you generate SSH key in the control node and copy paste in the manage nodes. So how to generate the key? You just install the sudo Ansible and SSH keygen. You just execute the SSH keygen Okay. Next, copy SSH copy ID Ansible managed on private. So SSH copy Ansible at the rate. Is that permission denied? So you can do what you can do cd.ssh cat id underscore rsa dot pub this public key. You can go to here and cd.ssh interiors.ssh cd.ssh UA authorized keys. What is that? Authorized keys. Okay. Authorized underscore keys. Okay. Here you need to copy this content. Just copy it. Paste it. End button and home button. If you click the home button, it will go to the top. Click the end button, it will go to the oh gosh, escape double equal. What is this? What is that? Cd dot chmod sudo chmod chmod 700 dot okay cd dot ssh authorized keys less sudo chmod 600 dot ssh. Okay, understood. Now let's try to connect SSH-T Ansible 22. Yeah, you see. So now we generated the passwordless authentication between these two servers. So these two servers. In the web servers, so I will slash etc Ansible host. So I can see it from here. Okay, this is 185 is the server vi slash etc Ansible host. Here you need to copy that web server IP address of the server. What is the IP address, guys? The IP address of this Tomcat server is 234 172 234. This is the private IP. Okay. Web server. Okay. This is the web server. Okay, right? Then all ping icon m. So you can just ping this. Yeah. So this is success. Now we can able to run this, right? I will tell you. So this is the installation. Installation is completed, right? Mm, 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 CD material and several. So installation process. So root file supply conversion. This is installation is done. Just http.aml file play web servers is become root Ansible. No worries, I will create. Okay. So we http.aml insert. Yeah. So name playbook host equal to web server only. Mm, web server become not root Ansible. Okay. Ensure Apache is the latest version HTTPD. So stay to ensure Apache is running. Apache stopped. So I'm removing this. I'm just installing the HTTP W okay at http dot okay. So what is that? Syntax check. So Ansible icon Ansible icon playbook http dot icon mm, Ansible play. Okay, Ansible playbook icon check. This command has to return under the root use status results. Ansible become user. Okay. Okay. failed. Why this is failed? This is the playbook. Right. Understood. So become yes. So become S. HTTPD playbook web server become S task. So and should let check. Not find a requested service HTTPD. HTTPD also not there. Huh? Service HTTPD started. HTTPD. What is this? Peacock failed. Ensure Apache is running. This is failing, guys. Yeah, let's check. Service Apache is running. HTTPD started. Okay. This service then column. Check. Ansible కదా సో root user కి అయితే స్టార్ట్ ఉంటుంది Ansible కి అయితే స్టార్టెడ్ ఉండదు సో లెట్స్ ట్రై వైప్ దీస్ Ansible all equal to no password. No pass WD all కరెక్ట్ కదా Will to start HTTP service. Job for HTTP service failed because of the control process exit with error. Code systems it start as HTTP service. సో ఎందుకంటే ఇది సో ఆన్సబుల్ యూజర్ ఉండదు బట్ మనం ఇచ్చాము. ఇన్స్టాల్ అయిపోయింది, ఇది జరిగింది చేంజ్, బట్ ఇది జరగట్లేదు. అనేబుల్ టు స్టార్ట్ ద సర్వీస్. సెమీ కలన్స్ లేవు కదా. అలాగే పెద్ద ప్రాబ్లం కాదు. చూడడం వచ్చేసాం కదా. ప్రాబ్లం ఏంటి? What this Linux is? Yeah. Sudo cat slash etc is sudo cat slash etc please measure Linux version is Linux 24. Wonderful. Sudo a slash it is sudo Ansible all password equal to Ansible all equal to all, no password equal to all. ఇక్కడ కూడా ఇచ్చింది కదా. DNF based it's not order of yes.
Hari, become underscore user equal to Ansible or root HR
Become
underscore an underscore user is to root or Ansible.
ఇది తీసుకోవట్లేదు సిస్టమ్ సిటిఎల్ అనేది అక్కడ లేదు. ఉమ్, ఇది వర్క్ అయిందా సిడి సూపర్ సిస్టమ్ సిపిఎల్ స్టేటస్ హెచ్టిటిపిడి ఇది ఫెయిల్ అవుతుంది డిసేబుల్ ఫెయిల్ టు స్టార్ట్ సర్వీస్. సో అండ్ ఎందుకు వస్తుందంటే సూడో ఆర్కేఎం everybody installing or let's start type 120 pipe graph ఇది ఇప్పుడు yes graph Ansible HTTP 34387 no such process. Yeah, also system CTL status firewall key process ID T4 T5 T5 address still fill CTL status engine yeah, this is the problem guys. సో మనకంటే దీంట్లో Nginx ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసావా? ఎందుకంటే Nginx is running. That's the reason port Nginx అను HTTP port సేమ్. సో అందుకని ఇది రిజాల్వ్ అవట్లేదు. Hmm. Yeah, now it is running. So stop HTTP. So it is inactive. Now let's run the pipeline. It will success. No. Yeah. So why it is failed? Understood, guys? So why it is failed? Understood? Huh? Hmm? Sai, Sai Dinesh, Sai Krishna, Manikanta. Sai there?
Nginx ఉండడం వల్ల ఆ పోర్ట్లో సేమ్ అందుకోసం స్టాప్
So
అయిపోతుంది.
Nginx అండర్ హెచ్టిటిపిడి సేమ్ పోర్ట్ నెంబర్ 80 పోర్ట్ నెంబర్ తో లిజన్ అవుతున్నాయి. సో అందుకని హెచ్టిటిపిడి స్టార్ట్ చేస్తుంటే పోర్ట్ నెంబర్ 80 లిజన్ అవ్వాలి కదా, అందుకని అది స్టార్ట్ అవ్వట్లేదు. సో దట్ ఈస్ ద ఎర్రర్. ప్లేబుక్ లో బికమ్ ఈక్వల్ టు రూట్, అది రూట్ ద్వారా అయితే బికమ్, సో బికమ్ అండర్ స్కోర్ యూజర్ ఈక్వల్ టు రూట్ అంటే అప్పుడు రూట్ తోనే కనెక్ట్ అవుతుంది. ఆల్రెడీ మనం ఇక్కడ ప్లే చేసాం కదా. అండర్స్టూడా? సో లెట్స్ చెక్ ఇట్ హియర్. రన్నింగ్, ఇది ఎక్కడి నుంచి రన్ అయింది? త్రూ ప్లేబుక్ ద్వారా రన్ అయింది. అండర్స్టూడా? నో. So if you run the playbook, it will apply on the target server. But what it will show, this is the way it will playbook will run. So playbook will running. So task gathering the facts. Yeah, I'm able to connect this server. Then task Apache is the latest version. Yes, installed. Okay, and then sure Apache is running. Yeah, changed. So that is zero. Okay, zero changed one now. Right here changed one. It's already changed the changed the something like installation of Apache. Understood? So task is something like so what is the task, right? We just so what we did. 1 second, I will take the playbook cat http.yaml. So playbook వచ్చేసి this is the playbook. Okay, you guys can go through here and download it, no worries. Okay, so ఇక్కడ ఏం జరిగింది? సో అపాచీ ఇన్స్టాల్ అయింది, స్టార్ట్ అయింది. నా ఐ వాంట్ ఏ రివర్స్. సో నాకేం చేయాలి? అపాచీ హెచ్డిబి సర్వీస్ అనేది సర్వీస్ ఫస్ట్ స్టాప్ అవ్వాలి. సో దాని తర్వాత ఈ ప్యాకేజ్ అనేది అన్ఇన్స్టాల్ అవ్వాలి. హెచ్డిబి ప్యాకేజ్ నీడ్ టు అన్ఇన్స్టాల్ ఆర్ uninstall HTTP package. So నాకు this is the task for you guys. What is the task? Task one is so HTTP stop the HTTP service. First in the task first is, so here first is install Apache, ensure Apache is the latest version. First we need to stop Apache, ensure Apache is not running. Then Apache removes the Apache. Right, I need a playbook for that, guys. So this is the task for you. Okay. Yeah. So this is the, I will give you the playbook also. Okay, this is the playbook. Understood, right? What I am asking? Sai, Manikanta, Hare Krishna, Sai Krishna, Swarup. దెన్
ఫస్ట్ మనకి సర్వీస్ స్టాప్ అయినాక ఆటోమేటిక్గా ప్యాకేజ్ అనేది అన్ఇన్స్టాల్ కావాలి అలా ప్లే బుక్ అని
ఇప్పుడు
చేసినప్పుడు.
డైరెక్ట్గా నువ్వు ఒక ప్రాబ్లమ్ డైరెక్ట్ ఫస్ట్ ప్యాకేజ్ అన్ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయడానికి పోతే అది రన్నింగ్ అని చూపించింది. అందుకని ఫస్ట్ ఏం చేయాలి, స్టాప్ చేసి తర్వాత అన్ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయాలి.
ఓకే.
ఓకేనా? యా, థ్యాంక్ యూ.